Good morning. Another week of Sunday school. So glad that you're joining us again today as we continue to read through the stories of the Bible in our Action Bible. Today we start with Jacob's family. Jacob has 12 sons altogether, but his two absolute favorites are Joseph and Benjamin, because they're the sons that Rachel, his favorite wife, bore to him. And let me tell you, he plays favorites. The story of Joseph is all about dad playing favorites. He gives him the coat of many colors, and he just dotes on the boy. And of course, as you can imagine, if you've ever had a teacher that you think is playing favorites, or if you think mom and dad are playing favorites, that really irritates everybody else, right? That really makes them mad. In this case, it made Joseph's other 10 brothers so angry that they wanted to kill him. I mean, really kill him. Instead, they settled for selling him into slavery in a different country. I mean, that's pretty extreme jealousy, but there it is. He was shown the favorite, and now he is sold into slavery. So Joseph's life is like surfing. He is riding the waves up and down. He is God's favorite. He is sold into slavery. But the house of he's a slave in Potiphar's house, man. Potiphar loves him and puts him in charge. But then there's the false charges of Potiphar's wife, and he's thrown into prison. And then he becomes the viceroy of Egypt, the second in command of all of Egypt. Up and down is Joseph's life. But if we want to find out what Joseph's life is really about, I mean, what's the really important thing here? It's that Joseph, when he was reunited with his brothers, forgave his brothers and saw God's hand in his troubles. Think about that. He forgave the brothers who destroyed his life. And ultimately, he said he saw what God was up to. So, two things for us. God is not like Jacob. God doesn't play favorites. Acts 10:34, St. Peter declares, "Now I see that there is no favoritism with God." When Jesus comes and does his work, he doesn't do it for the select few. He doesn't do it for the ones he loves more than everybody else. When Jesus dies, he dies for every single human being. Men and women, black and white, everybody. Doesn't matter. And that means he dies for you. So no favorites with God. And secondly, maybe we can start to see that even if it takes a long time, we can trust that God keeps his promises. It might seem like a lifetime until we understand what God has been up to, but God keeps his promises. And those are two good lessons that we can learn from the story of Joseph, about God's forgiveness and about God's faithfulness to his promises. Enjoy your reading this week. I will talk to you again next week. God's blessings. Bye-bye.